This is a walking horse colt we have. He's a year old, or year and a half old. He's coming to this spring. His name is Ed's Handsome Lad. We also call him, his nickname is number 2. Here, look. If you look right here under his hair, see he's got a number 2 on his forehead. See, so we call him number 2. He's a black base color, but he's got the gray modifier gene on him, so he's going to be a white horse as he matures. Gray, he'll be dappley gray at first and all that. He's not gelded yet, but we will geld him. We're just waiting for a couple more to drop, but he's really a nice horse. He's got a really nice temperament for even being a kind of year and a half old colt. A lot of times they're a lot more rambunctious than he is, but he's really nice. He's got a good mind too, and he's out of my stallion, Blue-Blooded Bandit, and my mare Misbehave, and she's a Ted Williams mare. But he's really nice. So I'll back him up a little bit, my buddy, and back up. There you go. Good. Start with just a tech, but he'll lead real good. I mean, he leads real well. You know, he's got a nice understride. Just an all-around really nice horse. You can see he's really well mannered and stuff like this. And what we do is, like I said, when I say lightly start, what I mean by that is we're going to we'll get them under saddle. We do not ride them hard or drill them or anything like that. But because some people are very concerned about getting on a horse too early, I don't think that's really an issue if you do it carefully, and I don't even think you really have to do it carefully. I guess that's probably not the word, but just don't drill them, and just don't, like, if you have a discipline that you're going to be using your horse for, like you're going to do some sort of sport, like maybe barrel race or whatever. A lot of times people, once they start them, they just get them right in that, just like the people who do the futurities and stuff, they just work the daylights out of them, and then they get the injuries, like sports-related injuries kind of stuff, because they're not fully mature yet. But like I have in another video, and I'll put a clip up here, these horses, these colts like this, when they play together, you'll have another colt jump right on the back of them. You know, they just jump, they try to put all their weight on their back. They just jump on them, and these things he's probably 800 pounds right now. And so, they're probably putting 400 pounds on each other's backs, and then they reach down and they bite each other on the legs, and they jump back up and they go back down. They do all that kind of stuff. And so it's not that activity or some weight is going to injure them. It has more to do with the repetitive, the drilling of them, the same motions over and over, and just exhausting them, exhausting their joints and their bones and everything. That's what gets them into trouble. So what we'll do is we'll start them this spring or summer, depending on the horse's age and what we think they are maturity-wise. And Eric will probably be the one. And Eric, what does he weigh? Probably 135 pounds, I think. Maybe, he's light. And like I said, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, and it's just stuff like what we'll do is we teach them this kind of stuff on the ground first to give their head to the reins. He's not had this done yet. You see, I got to put this over his back here. Easy, bud. So like this kind of stuff where you get him to give. Like I said, he doesn't know this yet. So we'll do this stuff on the ground. So we do all this groundwork with him first, and get him to give, flex and give to the reins. And then we'll do that stuff once they know it on the ground. We'll do that stuff in the saddle as well. And so it's that kind of stuff, and just getting them used to just relax more than anything. I think, we teach them different. We'll teach them, backing up. We'll teach them to disengage their hind end, in the saddle like he's doing right there on the ground. We'll get them to do that in the saddle. We'll get them to turn on the haunches, like we'll do that on the ground, and then we'll do that in the saddle. So that's the kind of stuff that we'll be doing. So he's available now, if anybody's interested, or just wait till he's trained. And what we're going to be doing too, you can see our website, walkinghorses.com. We're going to be offering something with our trained horses, and that's like 5 I call them horsemanship lessons. Like it could be groundwork, some groundwork, could be in the saddle, help you get comfortable with your new horse. And because honestly, so much has to do with the rider or the trainer or whatever. So you'll need to know that kind of stuff too. So we're offering 5 lessons, and they don't have to be all taken consecutively. You can just come down whenever you want to get a refresher, or you could spend a couple days or whatever you want to do. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to, with the horses that we've trained, we're going to offer some 5 lessons with them as well. And I think that'd be good. So you'll get to see, like, you'll understand the buttons that we've put on them, the cues, and then also, because some of it's, if you're not an experienced rider, it could be kind of tricky. And so that's what we're going to do, because we want everyone to be successful. We want the horse to have a good life, and we want people to be safe and also have a fun time with their new horse. So this is Ed's handsome lad, and like I said, we call him number 2. You can see his look at him, he's so cute, isn't he? And just give us contact us if this is the kind of thing you'd be interested in, and be happy to talk to you. Thanks.